Good morning everyone. Dear students, today we will do the first poem of plus 2, that is My Mother at 66 by Kamala Das. About the poet, Kamala Das was born in Malabar, Kerala. She is recognized as one of India's foremost poets. Recognized means known, foremost means preeminent, famous. Her works are known for their originality. Originality means being original. Versatility means with different qualities and in the indigenous flavor of the soil. Indigenous flavor means native flavor of the soil. Kamala Das has published many novels and short stories in English and Malayalam under the name Madhava Kuti. Some of her works in English include the novel Alphabet of Lust, a collection of short stories Padmavati the Harlot, and other stories. She is a sensitive writer who captures the complex subtleties of human relationship. Complex means complicated, subtleties means sukshamtai, which is difficult to be noticed in a lyrical idiom. Lyrical idiom means with musical touch. My Mother at 66 is an example. Driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me, doors open mouthed, her face ashen like that of a corpse, and realized with pain that she was as old as she looked, but soon put that thought away and looked out at young trees sprinting, the merry children spilling out of their homes. But after the airport's security check, standing a few yards away, I looked again at her worn pale as a late winter's morn, and felt that old familiar ache, my childhood fear. But all I said was, "See you soon, Amma." All I did was smile and smile and smile. When the poet was going away from her home, it was the morning of last Friday, and she saw her mother, who was sitting beside her. The poet was pained to see her mouth open. A state of sleeplessness appeared on the mother's face. The poet became all the more troubled when her mother looked pale, shrunken, and withered just like a dead body. This sudden thought of pain and trouble passed away from the mind of the poet on seeing the young trees and children outside the car. Kamala Das tried to put away the thought of her aging mother by looking out of the window of the car. She saw young and healthy trees, cheerful children, both represent happy life. She feels the vigor and vitality, active and energy in them, and for some time she forgets about her aging mother. When she looked outside at trees, they appeared to be sprinting because the car was speeding fast in the opposite direction. The poet presents a contrast, her dozing old mother and the sprinting young trees, to highlight the troubles of old days. The poet compares her mother with a late winter's moon because winter's moon looks hazy and appears to lack brightness and luster due to mist and fog. Similarly, the poet's mother, who is now old, looks pale and devoid of exuberance. Her face looks dull and colorless due to old age. During her childhood, Kamala Das was insecure about losing her mother, just as all the young children often are. The same old feeling came back to haunt her when she saw her mother's pale and lifeless face. She was troubled by the fact that she may not see her alive again. She hides her feeling by smiling. The poet's taking leave of her mother. She is going to fly to some distant place. She is not sure of meeting her mother again. The poet's parting words, "See you soon, Amma," signify hope and assurance, not only to her, but to the mother also, that they will meet very soon. The poet smiles as she bids farewell to her mother and assures her that they would meet very soon. As she looks at her mother, who looks pale and weak due to old age, her heart is pained to think that her mother might not live long. She smiles, but her smile is only an effort to cover the hidden fear and pain in her heart. It is a smile put on deliberately to hide her tears. The smile is artificial only. After that, The poet is afraid that she may not meet her mother, but only gives farewell to her mother. The poet has used so many figures of speech in the poem. First of all, simile is used. In simile, a comparison between two distinctly different things is given, and it is indicated by the word like or as. Examples are her face ashen like that of a corpse. The mother's face is pale, is greyish. She seemed to have lost all the vitality. So, the poet compares the mother with the dead body. Second simile is wan pale as a late winter's morn. Pale and wan reinforce the idea of pallor and lifelessness. Winter symbolizes death. Thus, the mother's face is indicated by her frail health and fast approaching death. Then the poet uses repetition in the poem. Poets often use repetition or phrase or line or sometimes even the whole stanza to create musical effect, to emphasize a point, to draw readers' attention. So here smile, smile and smile. The repetition of the word smile draws attention of the readers only to show that hollow and artificial smile was there, which the poet wanted to hide her worries only, and that was artificial smile. Second is imagery and symbol. Images and symbols are used by the poet to convey emotions or feelings. Young trees sprinting and merry children running fast symbolize youth, vigor, vitality, life and growth, where winter symbolizes death. So here ends the poem. You have to do the comprehensions yourself. Okay.